Welcome back to our channel. We hope you'll find valuable content here. If you enjoy our channel, please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Let's dive in. Have you ever daydreamed about something you wanted? Maybe it was a new car, a dream vacation, or even a simple ice cream cone on a hot day. That daydream, believe it or not, is a form of visualization. And when done right, it can be a powerful tool to help you achieve your goals. Understanding visualization. Visualization is a term that might sound fancy, but in reality, it's something we've all done at some point in our lives. Remember those lazy afternoons when you drift off into a daydream, imagining yourself scoring a winning goal in a soccer match or receiving a standing ovation after a performance? That's visualization in its simplest form. The essence of visualization. Visualization is the act of creating a mental image or scenario in your mind. It's like painting a picture using your thoughts and emotions. But instead of using brushes and colors, you're using your memories, desires, and feelings. Imagine you're reading a book. The author describes a serene lakeside setting, the gentle ripples on the water, the soft chirping of crickets, the cool breeze rustling the leaves. Even though you're merely looking at words on a page, in your mind, you're transported to this tranquil place. That's the power of visualization. Why do we visualize? Humans are inherently visual creatures. A significant portion of our brain is dedicated to visual processing. When we see something, it leaves a lasting impression. That's why a picture is worth 1,000 words. Visualization leverages this innate human trait. When we visualize, we're creating a mental picture. This picture serves as a reference point, a guide, or even a source of motivation. For instance, athletes often visualize themselves winning a race or scoring a point. This mental rehearsal prepares them for the actual event, making the dream feel more attainable. The science behind visualization. At the heart of visualization is the brain's remarkable ability to simulate. When you imagine yourself doing something, the brain fires up the same neurons as it would if you were actually doing it. In a way, to the brain, imagining something and doing it are not all that different. This is why visualization can be such a potent tool. When you consistently visualize a particular outcome, say, acing an exam or nailing a job interview, your brain starts to recognize it as a reality. Over time, this can boost your confidence, reduce anxiety, and improve performance. A journey through the mind. Let's embark on a brief visualization exercise together. Close your eyes and think of a place you love. It could be a childhood home, a vacation spot, or even a fictional place from a book or movie. Picture yourself there. Notice the details, the colors, the sounds, the smells. Feel the emotions associated with this place. Let yourself be immersed in this mental journey for a few minutes. As you open your eyes and come back to the present, reflect on the experience. Even though you were physically here, your mind took you on a journey elsewhere. That's the magic of visualization. The subconscious mind and visualization. In our journey of understanding visualization, it's essential to delve into the realm of the subconscious mind. This part of our brain plays a pivotal role in making visualization a potent tool for achieving our desires and goals. The mysterious subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is like the vast ocean beneath the tip of an iceberg. While our conscious mind is the part we're aware of, our thoughts, decisions, and actions, the subconscious is the vast reservoir of memories, emotions, and beliefs that operate behind the scenes. Imagine walking into a room and instantly feeling uneasy, even though there's no apparent reason. This feeling might be due to a subconscious memory of a similar room where you had a negative experience. You might not consciously remember it, but your subconscious does. How visualization communicates with the subconscious. When you visualize, you're essentially creating a movie or story in your mind. This story isn't just a fleeting thought, it's a message to your subconscious. Here's why this is powerful. Creating new beliefs. If you've always believed that you're bad at public speaking and you constantly visualize yourself fumbling during a speech, that belief gets reinforced. But if you start visualizing yourself confidently delivering speeches and receiving applause, over time, this new positive belief can replace the old negative one. Programming for success. The subconscious doesn't differentiate between what's real and what's imagined. So, when you visualize success, your subconscious perceives it as a reality. This perception can boost your confidence and drive, making you more likely to take actions that lead to actual success. Emotional resonance. Emotions are the language of the subconscious. When you infuse your visualizations with genuine emotions, be it the joy of achieving a goal or the excitement of a new adventure, it resonates more deeply with your subconscious. This emotional connection amplifies the impact of your visualizations. Harnessing the power of the subconscious. To make the most of visualization, it's crucial to ensure that the messages you're sending to your subconscious are positive and aligned with your goals. Here are some steps to help. Clear out negative beliefs. Reflect on any limiting beliefs you might hold. Challenge them and replace them with positive affirmations. Engage emotionally. As you visualize, dive deep into the emotions. Feel the happiness, pride, or relief associated with achieving your goals. Practice regularly. Just like any skill, the more you practice visualization, the better you get at it. Over time, it becomes a natural part of your daily routine, reinforcing positive beliefs and behaviors. The art of specificity in visualization. In the world of visualization, details matter. The clearer and more specific your mental image, the more powerful its impact. In this chapter, we'll explore the importance of specificity in visualization and how it can amplify the results you seek. Why specificity matters. Imagine you're at a restaurant, and you tell the waiter, "I want something tasty." Such a vague request could result in any dish being served to you. However, if you specify, "I'd like a grilled chicken Caesar salad with extra croutons," you're more likely to get exactly what you desire. Visualization works in a similar way. When you're vague with your mental images, the results can be unpredictable. But when you're specific, you give your subconscious mind a clear direction, making it more likely to manifest your desires. Painting with details. Think of your mind as a canvas and your thoughts as the brushstrokes. A vague thought is like a broad brushstroke, providing only a general idea. But specific thoughts are like the intricate details that bring a painting to life. For instance, if you're visualizing a dream home, don't just think of a big house. Imagine the architecture, the number of rooms, the garden outside, the cozy reading nook by the window, the aroma of your favorite dish wafting from the kitchen, and the sound of your loved ones laughing in the living room. These details make your visualization more tangible and immersive. The emotional connection. Specificity also strengthens the emotional connection to your visualization. When you imagine the exact moment of achieving a goal, down to the minutest detail, the emotions associated with that moment become more intense. This emotional intensity acts as a powerful motivator, driving you towards your goal. For example, if you're visualizing a promotion, don't just think of getting a promotion. Picture the moment your boss shakes your hand, the weight of the new office key in your palm, the congratulatory messages from colleagues, and the proud smile on your family's faces. These specific details evoke stronger emotions, making the visualization more impactful. Practicing specific visualization. To hone the art of specific visualization. Set clear goals. Before you begin visualizing, define what you want. Write it down in as much detail as possible. Engage all senses, don't just see, hear, feel, smell, and taste. The more senses you involve, the more vivid your visualization becomes. Revisit and refine. As you progress towards your goal, revisit your visualization. Add more details or adjust them to align with your evolving aspirations. The role of positivity in visualization. In the realm of visualization, the energy you bring into your mental imagery plays a crucial role. Positivity, in particular, can be the difference between a dream that remains just that, a dream, and one that transforms into reality. The power of positive thinking. It's a phrase we've all heard, think positive. But why is positivity so emphasized, especially in visualization? The answer lies in the way our minds process positive and negative information. Our brains are naturally inclined to focus on negative experiences as a survival mechanism. This was useful in ancient times when recognizing and avoiding threats was vital. However, in today's world, this negativity bias can often hold us back. When you infuse your visualizations with positivity, you counteract this bias. You train your brain to see opportunities instead of obstacles, solutions instead of problems. Why negative visualizations don't work. Imagine you're preparing for an important presentation. If you constantly visualize yourself forgetting your lines or the audience looking bored, you're setting yourself up for failure. These negative visualizations create anxiety and self-doubt, which can hinder your actual performance. On the other hand, visualizing yourself confidently delivering the presentation, engaging the audience, and receiving applause primes your brain for success. It boosts your self-esteem and prepares you mentally and emotionally for the task ahead. The ripple effect of positivity. Positive visualizations don't just impact the specific scenario you're imagining, they create a ripple effect in your overall mindset. When you regularly engage in positive visualization, your mood improves. Positive imagery can elevate your mood, making you feel more optimistic and energetic. You become more resilient, challenges and setbacks are a part of life. With a positive mindset, you're better equipped to handle them and bounce back. You attract positive outcomes. Positivity attracts positivity. When you're optimistic, you're more likely to take actions that lead to positive outcomes. Moreover, people are drawn to positive individuals, opening doors to opportunities and collaborations. Cultivating positivity in visualization. To ensure your visualizations are consistently positive, start with gratitude. Before you begin visualizing, think of 3 things you're grateful for. This sets a positive tone for your visualization session. Challenge negative thoughts. If a negative image or thought creeps in, challenge it. Ask yourself if it's based on fact or fear. Replace it with a positive counterpart. Surround yourself with positivity. Your environment plays a role in your mindset. Surround yourself with positive people, read uplifting books, and consume inspiring content. Emotions, the fuel of visualization. Visualization isn't just about seeing an image in your mind. It's about feeling it. Emotions play a pivotal role in the process, acting as the fuel that supercharges your visualizations, making them more potent and impactful. The heart of visualization. While the mind is the canvas where you paint your visualizations, the heart provides the colors. Emotions give depth, texture, and vibrancy to your mental images. They transform a mere thought into a lived experience. For instance, think of a cherished memory from your past. It's not just the visual recall that makes it special, it's the emotions tied to it, the joy, the nostalgia, the love. Similarly, when you visualize a future goal, it's the associated emotions, the excitement, the pride, the satisfaction that make it real and motivating. Why emotions matter. Deepening the impact, emotions intensify the impact of visualization. When you feel the joy of achieving a goal in your visualization, it becomes a powerful motivator, driving you to take action. Creating a memory. Our most vivid memories are often tied to strong emotions. By infusing your visualizations with emotion, you're creating a memory of a future event, making it more likely to come to fruition. Engaging the subconscious. As discussed in previous chapters, the subconscious mind plays a crucial role in visualization. Emotions are the language of the subconscious. When you communicate with emotion, the subconscious listens more intently and works harder to manifest your desires. Harnessing emotions in visualization. To effectively use emotions in visualization. Be genuine. The emotions you feel during visualization should be genuine. Don't force yourself to feel a certain way. Let it come naturally. Dive deep, allow yourself to be fully immersed in the emotion. If you're visualizing a moment of success, let the happiness, pride, and relief wash over you. Use emotional anchors. An emotional anchor is a physical gesture or action that you associate with a specific emotion. For instance, clenching your fist might be an anchor for feeling empowered. Using these anchors during visualization can help evoke and intensify the desired emotion. A cautionary note. While emotions are powerful, it's essential to strike a balance. Overwhelming negative emotions can hinder the visualization process. If you find certain visualizations triggering anxiety, sadness, or any other negative emotion, take a step back. Reflect on the cause and address it before proceeding. Consistency in visualization, the key to mastery. Visualization, like any skill, benefits immensely from consistent practice. Just as a musician practices scales or an athlete trains regularly, someone looking to harness the power of visualization must commit to it consistently. In this chapter, we'll delve into the importance of consistency in visualization and how it can transform your practice from a mere exercise to a powerful tool for change. The magic of repetition. Repetition is a fundamental principle in learning. When we repeat an action, thought, or emotion, we strengthen the neural pathways associated with it in our brain. Over time, this repeated action becomes a habit, something we do automatically without conscious thought. In the context of visualization, consistent practice reinforces the mental images and emotions you're focusing on, making them more potent and more likely to influence your subconscious mind. Benefits of consistent visualization. Deepening the impact. The more you visualize a particular outcome or scenario, the more real it becomes in your mind. This deepened sense of reality can boost your confidence and motivation to achieve the visualized goal. Building a habit. When you practice visualization consistently, it becomes a part of your daily routine. This habit ensures that you're regularly aligning your subconscious mind with your goals and desires. Enhancing clarity. Regular visualization sessions allow you to refine and adjust your mental images. Over time, you gain a clearer picture of what you want, making it easier to manifest. Tips for building consistency. Set a specific time. Just as you might set aside time for exercise or meditation, allocate a specific time each day for visualization. This could be first thing in the morning, during a midday break, or before bed. Create a conducive environment. Find a quiet, comfortable spot where you won't be disturbed. This could be a cozy corner of your room, a peaceful garden, or any place where you can relax and focus. Track your progress. Maintain a visualization journal. After each session, jot down any new insights, feelings, or adjustments to your mental images. Over time, this journal will provide valuable insights into your visualization journey. Stay patient and positive. There might be days when visualization feels challenging or when you don't see immediate results. Stay patient and trust the process. Remember, it's the consistent effort that brings about lasting change. Overcoming obstacles in visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool, but like any skill, it can come with its own set of challenges and obstacles. In this chapter, we'll explore common hurdles people face during visualization and strategies to overcome them, ensuring a smooth and effective visualization journey. Common obstacles in visualization. Lack of clarity. Sometimes, visualizing a goal or desire might be challenging due to unclear or vague aspirations. Distractions, external noises, thoughts, or environments can sometimes disrupt the visualization process. Impatience, expecting immediate results and getting disheartened when they don't materialize, can be a significant barrier. doubt, skepticism about the process, or self-doubt about one's abilities can hinder the effectiveness of visualization. Strategies to overcome obstacles. Refining your vision. If you find yourself struggling with clarity, take a step back and spend some time refining your goals. Engage in self-reflection, explore your true desires, and define them in clear, specific terms. Creating a visualization sanctuary. Find or create a space where you can practice visualization undisturbed. Ensure it's comfortable and free from potential distractions. Using noise-canceling headphones or soft instrumental music might also help you stay focused. Embracing the journey. Understand that visualization is a journey, not a quick fix. It's a tool that works in conjunction with your actions and efforts. Be patient and persistent, and celebrate small victories along the way. Affirmations and positive self-talk. Counteract doubt with affirmations and positive self-talk. Remind yourself of your worth and capabilities. Whenever doubt creeps in, combat it with positive statements and continue your visualization with renewed vigor. The role of adaptability. Visualization is not rigid. Your visions, goals, and desires might evolve over time. It's essential to be adaptable and allow your visualizations to change as you grow. Regularly assess your visualizations, ensure they align with your current aspirations, and modify them as needed. Real-world applications of visualization. Visualization isn't just a mental exercise, it has practical applications in various aspects of our lives. From sports to business, from personal development to academic achievements, visualization has proven its worth time and again. In this chapter, we'll explore some real-world scenarios where visualization has made a significant impact. Sports and athletic performance. Many top athletes swear by the power of visualization. Before a game or competition, they often visualize themselves executing perfect moves, scoring points, and ultimately winning. This mental rehearsal boosts their confidence and prepares them mentally for the actual event. For instance, legendary swimmer Michael Phelps was known to visualize every aspect of his races, from dives to turns to finishes. This meticulous mental preparation was a key component of his training regimen. Business and career success. In the corporate world, professionals use visualization to prepare for important meetings, presentations, or negotiations. By visualizing a successful outcome, they enter the situation with increased confidence and clarity. Entrepreneurs often visualize their business goals, from product launches to expansion plans. This visualization helps them stay focused, motivated, and aligned with their business objectives. Personal development and goal achievement. Visualization is a powerful tool for personal growth. Whether it's visualizing a healthier lifestyle, a new skill acquisition, or achieving a personal milestone, this technique can provide the motivation and clarity needed to pursue and achieve these goals. For example, someone aiming to become a public speaker might visualize themselves speaking confidently in front of a large audience, receiving applause, and interacting positively with attendees. This visualization can help overcome stage fright and improve performance. Academic and learning success. Students can use visualization to enhance their learning experiences. By visualizing complex concepts or imagining themselves acing an exam, they can reduce anxiety and improve comprehension and recall. Visualization, beyond the self. While much of our discussion on visualization has centered on individual goals and aspirations, the power of visualization extends beyond personal achievements. It can be harnessed for collective goals, community betterment, and even global change. In this chapter, we'll explore how visualization can be used for the greater good. Community and collective goals. Groups and communities can use visualization to unite members around a shared vision. Whether it's a neighborhood aiming to create a community garden, a city hoping to reduce its carbon footprint, or a nation aspiring for peace, collective visualization can be a powerful tool. By visualizing the desired outcome together, members can align their efforts, foster a sense of unity, and generate momentum towards the shared goal. Global change and visualization. On a larger scale, visualization can play a role in driving global change. Activists, leaders, and changemakers can use visualization to imagine a better world, from environmental sustainability to global peace. This vision can then inspire and mobilize people worldwide to take action. For instance, envisioning a world where clean water is accessible to all or where children worldwide receive quality education can be the first step in making these visions a reality. The ripple effect. One person's visualization can create a ripple effect, inspiring others to visualize and work towards similar goals. This collective energy can lead to significant change, even if it starts with a single individual. For example, a teacher who visualizes and then creates an inclusive classroom environment can inspire other educators to do the same. Over time, this can lead to more inclusive schools, districts, and eventually, education systems. Harnessing collective energy. For visualization to be effective on a larger scale. Open dialogues. Encourage open discussions where members can share their visions, hopes, and aspirations. This can lead to a more cohesive and shared visualization. Group visualization sessions. Organize sessions where members come together to visualize the shared goal. This collective energy can amplify the impact. Celebrate small wins. As the group works towards the larger goal, celebrate small achievements along the way. This keeps the momentum going and reinforces the power of collective visualization. Integrating visualization into daily life. Having explored the depths of visualization, from personal to global applications, this chapter will guide you on seamlessly integrating visualization into your daily life. Making visualization a habitual practice can enhance its effectiveness and help you harness its power across various aspects of your life. Daily moments for visualization. Morning visualization. Start your day by visualizing your goals and the actions you'll take to move towards them. This can set a positive tone for the day and align your actions with your objectives. Pre-event visualization. Before any significant event, such as a meeting, presentation, or social gathering, take a few moments to visualize it going well. This can boost your confidence and prepare you mentally for the situation. Evening reflection. End your day with a reflective visualization. Consider the successes and challenges of the day and visualize ways to navigate similar situations in the future. Visualization and mindfulness. Integrating visualization with mindfulness can enhance both practices. Mindfulness can help you stay focused during visualization, while visualization can give direction to your mindfulness practice. Mindful visualization. Engage in visualization with full presence. Be mindful of the emotions and sensations that arise during the practice. Visualization during meditation. Incorporate visualization into your meditation sessions. After a few moments of focusing on your breath or another meditation object, transition into your visualization. Visualization in action. Visualization should not be a passive practice. It should inspire and guide action towards your goals. Actionable steps. After each visualization session, consider any actionable steps that emerged from it. This could be a new strategy, a change in approach, or a specific task to complete. Adjusting the course. Use visualization to assess and adjust your path. If you encounter obstacles or new opportunities, visualize different scenarios to determine the best course of action. Maintaining a visualization journal. Keeping a journal of your visualization experiences can provide insights into your progress, challenges, and evolving goals. Record your experiences. After each visualization session, jot down any insights, emotions, and thoughts that arose. Track your progress. Use the journal to track the progress towards your visualized goals and any real-world changes or actions that have occurred as a result. Visualization, a journey recapitulated. As we conclude our exploration of visualization, it's essential to revisit the core concepts, insights, and applications we've delved into. This final chapter serves as a comprehensive summary, encapsulating the essence of visualization and its transformative power. The essence of visualization. Visualization is more than just a mental exercise, it's a potent tool that bridges the gap between thought and reality. By creating vivid mental images of our desires, we communicate with our subconscious mind, aligning our actions and energies towards our goals. Key takeaways. The power of the subconscious. Visualization taps into the subconscious mind, influencing our beliefs, actions, and emotions. When we visualize, we're programming our subconscious to work towards our visualized goals. Specificity enhances impact. The clearer and more detailed our visualizations, the more potent they become. Specificity gives direction and clarity to our subconscious. Emotions amplify visualization. Emotions act as the fuel for visualization. When we feel the emotions associated with our visualized outcomes, we make them more real and impactful. Consistency is crucial. Like any skill, visualization benefits from regular practice. Consistent visualization reinforces our goals and accelerates their manifestation. Visualization in the real world. From athletes to business professionals, many have harnessed visualization to enhance performance, achieve goals, and realize dreams. Beyond the individual, visualization isn't limited to personal goals. It can be a tool for community betterment, global change, and collective aspirations. Practical integration. To truly harness the power of visualization, it's essential to integrate it into daily life. Whether it's setting aside time each day for focused visualization, incorporating it into meditation, or using it as a tool for problem solving, the key is regular and mindful practice. Visualization is a journey of self-discovery, growth, and manifestation. As we visualize, we not only shape our futures but also understand ourselves better. It's a tool, a skill, and a pathway to realizing our fullest potential.